Let me tell you about the first time I came to San Francisco. One of my favourite times, and one of the most crazy times. It was my birthday.
Oh!
On the day, my first day in San Francisco, and I was excited to see things like Haight-Ashbury and City Lights Bookshop, and we got to do all that. And we went for some lunch. We were, I was the opening act for the show, and so we had some load of time before soundcheck. Went to get some dinner. A crazy guy ran into the restaurant and picked up a knife and tried to...
You?
No, not me.
Oh.
But tried to stab someone.
Oh my God.
And then...
where was this?
And then, I can't remember the name of the place.
You were in the Tenderloin or something? Or?
No, it wasn't quite the Tenderloin. That was the second time we came to San Francisco. I had no idea about the Tenderloin and walked through there at about 10:30 at night, which was pretty freaky. I was 19 when I kind of started. I'm 24 now, and I was 19 when I sort of started on the journey. People might look at that and go, yeah, sure, we all left home. But for me, I grew up about an hour away from London in a quiet town. And I wasn't interested in going to London, let alone the rest of the world. I just didn't think that far afield, and it was music that really kind of changed my mind.
Yeah.
And made me realise that if I want to do this, and I became incredibly passionate, incredibly quickly about music, and I realised if I want to do this, then it doesn't matter that the internet, when I was 17, 18, 19, was suddenly the incredible thing that it was. It doesn't matter really. If you really want to get yourself out there and the music out there, you have to go and take it.
Let's just hold back the river just to sound check for the sake of it. Are you good, Mark? You want?
Obviously, Hold Back the River is the one that everyone has gravitated towards. That was their formal introduction, I suppose.
Definitely, yeah.
How long did that take to write?
It was kind of a day or so's worth of wanting to convey the emotion that song is about. And not really feeling like I was getting anywhere. And then all of a sudden, and it's hard to explain how or why this happened, but at the end of that day, and following in the space of about 2 to 3 hours, that guitar part idea just came to my mind and my fingers, and everything followed from that. It just felt right. So, it wasn't more than a couple of days that song really took to sort of flesh out and finish. The night before, I played my first ever headline show. It was in London. It was official kind of. It was in the basement of a pub, and there was about 100 people there. It sold out, which was great. And to sell out to 100 people at that point was like a really big deal. And 2/3 of the room were friends and family.
Wow.
Because you need them big time at that.
Of course.
Guys, I'm trying to sell out a show here. Can you help me out? And that was exciting for a million reasons. Mainly though because previous to that night I've been so busy for the first time, travelling all of a sudden, lots, and overseas, lots of time on planes for the first time, something I'm quite used to now, and I was excited to see everybody. I wanted to reconnect.
Right.
I was a little bit anxious that I was losing touch with people, and that freaks me out because those are the people that I grew up with, and my family, So I thought, it's fine, I've got this gig, I'll play the show, it'll be a great night, and I get to hang with everybody. And the moment came and went in what felt like 2 seconds.
Wow.
So that whole emotion, that experience is the thing that fueled Hold Back the River, and although it's obviously an enormous metaphor, a very blatant metaphor, Hold Back the River is just saying, can we please just park all of this craziness for one moment? I just need to connect with these people.
Usually when you hear about people that are on the rise or getting this critical acclaim or emerging, right? They don't look back.
Well, it's easy to do that. It's easy to do that, and I think personally, the moments when I miss those people and I feel that longing, those are quite loud for me in my head. So it's hard to not look back at that point. It's hard to ignore that. I am moving forward all the time. Sure. I'm having time of my life doing that, but there'll always be the kind of, other than music, that'll be the most important thing in my life. So yeah.
You're making me cry here right now, man. I'm the sentimental type too. Yeah, I always like to cherish the memories and the experiences.
You gotta. Yeah, I don't want to forget those. Well, I'm not going to forget those people, but I just, I kind of want to remind them that, especially, and even through that song, that hey, I'm still here.
Yeah.
It's only a phone call away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we bonded just now.
There you go, man. Powerful.
You make some amazing music. I very much appreciate your time. Best of luck and continued success.
Thank you so much.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
James Bay. The album is called Chaos and the Calm. You're watching B-Sides on Air.